I always thought the shadow following me was just a trick of the light, until it started to speak. It happened on a chilly evening as I walked home from work, the city streets emptying as people hurried indoors to escape the cold. The street lights cast long, flickering shadows that danced across the pavement, and that's when I first noticed it. My shadow seemed to move differently, as if with its own mind. I shook it off as fatigue from a long day, but the feeling lingered, a nagging pull at the back of my mind. The next day, I couldn't shake the unease. As I sat in the dimly lit corner of my favorite coffee shop, I watched the shadows stretch across the walls, noticing how mine seemed to shiver, almost as if it was whispering secrets I couldn't quite hear. My heart raced as I left, the sensation of being watched intensifying with each step. It was then, as I passed an alleyway, that I heard it, a soft, raspy voice, echoing my thoughts in a sinister mimicry. "I'm here," it said, and I stopped dead in my tracks, looking around to find no one there. Acting on a strange impulse, I began to speak back to it, feeling foolish yet compelled. "What do you want?" I whispered into the night, my breath visible in the cold air. The voice replied, each word feeling like a cold touch on my skin, "To be seen." Panic surged through me. I sprinted the rest of the way home, locking the door behind me with trembling hands. But inside, the shadows only deepened, the voice growing stronger, more insistent. "You can't hide," it taunted, and I realized with horror that it was right. In a desperate attempt to escape, I fled to the one place I thought would be safe, the brightly lit park at the edge of town. But as I stood under the glaring lights, I saw it, my shadow stretching before me, larger than life and no longer tethered to my movements. It rose from the ground, taking form, a dark silhouette with hollow, glowing eyes. "Now, you're mine," it said, and as the shadows closed in, I understood the terrifying truth. There was no escape from what had been a part of me all along.